A prestigious director known for his unconventional creative process to make movies with nonlinear and interesting structures. His work consists of critically acclaimed movies such as Memento, Inception, and the Dark Knight trilogy. His objective-subjective methodology leads to a higher standard of quality. He always trusts his instincts and gut feelings, however never confining himself to a rigid structure or process for directing movies. Nolan's drive to direct and create movies with layered and unconventional structures necessitates him to create multiple diagrams and flowcharts of his thought processes. In this way, he forms mind maps and logically connects aspects of the story and characters. He uses diagrams to emphasize what can feasibly happen and make sense of the universe he is building or demonstrating. In the mind-bending sci-fi movie Inception, it is important to be able to ground himself on certain aspects of the universe as to keep an understandable and consistent map out of the plot. In the historical narrative Dunkirk, Nolan found it important to be aware of the absolute truth of what happened on that day and map out a logical narrative. With the objective knowledge of certain filmmaking tactics, he skillfully organizes his thoughts, but the power of his movies is bolstered a great deal by emotionally investing and connecting the audience he has with his characters. One of the many unique things about Nolan is his appeal to emotion and strong understanding of the viewpoints of his characters. His stories are character studies, consistently restricting the audience to a first-person perspective of his characters. In order to sell his limited viewpoint, it is important to have a process for getting into the heads of his characters. He does this by understanding the core personalities of the actors and characters. For example, to develop the calculated, chaotic, and dynamic character that is the Joker, he worked with Heath Ledger, the actor, by pushing him to get a vague understanding of the essence of the character and let him work with the instincts and impulses that Joker would have. Putting less priority on the script for Bruce Wayne, he didn't want to know everything about the future of his characters, but live it with them. By putting himself into their heads, he develops interesting ways to express various emotions and motivations. Every step in the way, he asks himself how the audience would feel and react to what happens on screen. He uses both logic and emotion in creative processes, making his work have a higher standard of film. This technique is his own, since he never went to film school. He grew this work style from the ground up.